Jim Seimas of the Santa Cruz Sentinel here back in the Sentinel offices. Just checking in to let you know how it was supposed to be the first Girls League Championships for wrestling. It didn't kind of pan out that way. It was good, but the foundation is set. I only say that because, some girls canceled out last second. They didn't want to face their opponent. There was duplicate weight classes for 3 different weights. So at 121 pounds, 131, and 137. But all in all, 20 girls wrestled, and 7 different essential weight classes were decided. There's no weigh-ins held. There's some girls competing in higher weight classes. I'd have to say that was held true for Ruby Sartain Miller of San Lorenzo Valley. She looked like she was wrestling at an upper weight class and still fared quite well. All 10 matches held were decided by pin. Among the impressive ones was Soquel freshman, and most of these girls out there were freshmen, so that bodes real well for the future of this sport and its continued growth. But Giovanna Stockwell of Soquel had a nice high C takedown, turned her opponent to her backside and pinned her. But yeah, that was among the highlights. There were several tonight. It was just a great win for girls wrestling, really. Even after Ruby pinned her opponent from Aptos, Sue Manuth, they both hugged, and Sue had been, had a bloody nose several times, but, after the match, they just kept telling each other, "Wow, you're so strong." I had to battle. No, but I've seen, I've been here 20 years, and earlier this year, Santa Cruz held its first girls tournament on campus. It's just a second tournament in county history for girls. The sport continues to grow, and now this, makeshift league championship. Next year, it'll have its own night. Hopefully, it won't be after dual meets for the boys matches, and there will only be 1 weight class. But otherwise, it was a victory for girls wrestling, again, to say the least, at Soquel High. And at the end of it all, a lot of the girls exchanged numbers together, cell phone numbers, and they'll continue to hang out. Many of them next week will compete in the CCS Girls Championships, and likely sit together and cheer for each other, and that'll be good. So each school, this did not serve, unlike our Boys League Championship, this did not serve as a qualifier for CCS. Each school, as of now, because the sport is continuing to grow, gets to submit 1 female wrestler per weight class. And that'll be next week at Independence High, and it'll coincide with the Boys Championship at the same site, and that's the first time that's happened. So these girls will be competing against 1,000+ fans. That's the way it should be. That's the way it always is. So that's what I'm expecting next week at Independence High. And again, a great night at Soquel. Several fans stayed around and saw the girls' matches, and there were several good ones. All 10 of them decided by pin. So thanks for checking in. Appreciate it.